Hi there, welcome, and thank you so much for tuning in to this session, which we have called Mamas on a Mission. So let's get right into it. Welcome. As you can see, that's me there on the right-hand side. My name is Sophie. I am a mum of two boys, and I'm going to be guiding you through this session, which will go for about 20 minutes. So what you're going to hear is a little bit about our mission, the vehicle that's driving this, the results. You're going to hear from some incredible women tonight, and also your next steps from what to do after this. So again, thank you so much for taking the time to check this out. So our mission is to give mamas around Australia the opportunity to create flexibility and choices around their family and also financial situation. We want to help another 10,000 women around the country with our products and business opportunity. So as you can see, we are partnered with Herbalife Nutrition. Herbalife Nutrition has been operating now for 40 years and is not only the #1 nutrition company around the world, but has the #1 weight management and supplementation products. So here in Australia, the Herbalife shake is the #1 shake in the market, which I think is really cool. We have an amazing seed to feed philosophy, which means that Herbalife really controls and has, oversees the commitment to quality in regards to how the products are produced and the quality and the studies and all of that. We have an incredible advisory board, which is made up of doctors and scientists that are literally the leading in their field from all over the world. We have the independent members, which make all the difference. And we have some incredible initiatives where we have a commitment to giving back through charities and global sponsorships. And we really have industry-leading consumer protection standards as well. So we are super proud to be working alongside with Herbalife with the products and the business opportunity. So who are we looking for? This is the part where you can start to identify where you might fit into things. We're looking for motivated women, women who have a passion and who enjoy health and fitness, women who are really ready to shine and maybe take things to a new level or to a new space, and really get back their power. And I guess this one I resonate with, but women who want more. You know, like I love that I'm a mum. It's the best thing ever. But I'm so happy and fulfilled that I have something that is mine, that I get to build not only for myself, but for my family as well. So let's take a look at Australia today as a mum. So I thought I would just list some statistics here that you might resonate with. 54% of women return to the workforce after having kids. Out of that 54%, 65% of those women will return to a similar role or workplace. Oh, sorry, my screen's just done something funny there. There we go. Apologies. Out of the 40% who return, they will be part-time employees. So again, the reasons for that are quite broad, but out of that 54% of the women who start working after having kids, only 7% of those working mums are self-employed, which I find really interesting because, you know, being self-employed myself, I'm just loving the possibilities of working on my own terms. Again, I just wanted to shed some light on some some statistics happening around the country right now. So the current pay gap between men and women is 13.9%. And at the moment in Australia, it is estimated that there are 1 million single parent homes. And out of that 1 million, 82% of those are single mums. Now, the average household income for a single mum is $26,000 in Australia. And that's compared to the average household income for a two-parent family being $85,000. So just from these two slides, I see so much potential for the amount of women we can start to reach out to and share what we have our hands on. Now I'm just going to cover some of the mega trends that are currently driving the growth behind our businesses that affect Australia as a whole. So the first one being underemployment. So this is not necessarily to highlight unemployment where people don't have a job at all. The underemployment factor is where people are looking to work a little bit more, or people needing more income than what they're currently receiving. So for example, this might relate to the 40% women that have returned to their job on a part-time basis. You know, maybe they do want to work more or they need more income, but for whatever reason, they're not able to, or it doesn't fit in with their family life, you know, etc. There could be so many reasons. But at the moment, as a whole in Australia, there are only 160,000 or so job vacancies, but with over 1 million people looking for more work. So again, that's a huge number there. The megatrends with, you know, the obesity and overweight population that is happening. So as a whole, Australia is 63% overweight or obese. And again, talking on a female spectrum, that's 56% of women. So again, we are a health and nutrition company, so there's huge potential there to really do some good in our communities. And another huge mega trend is the rise of entrepreneurship. So people are starting to look for different ways to earn their income, to maybe have some more flexibility in their life, to have some passive income that's not going to affect the other commitments they have. But this is really something that's starting to take form, where more and more women and people in general are starting to look at ways that they can generate their income on their terms. So of course, Herbalife, we have the solution. We have the best products nutritionally around the world. We have an incredible support system, and you know, the company is just developing leadership like no other. And we're really proud of the people that are developing through the company and really using it to make their mark. So just quickly, our product range. Some of you who have maybe heard of Herbalife might associate Herbalife being a weight loss company, but the company is really evolving and elevating into all different fields, being young and active, diet focused, maybe people that are just looking for an easier way to maintain good health, and of course, well-being for those who are starting to age. So, you know, please think of Herbalife as like the complete package. Okay, my favorite part, that's me done for a little bit. Now you're going to hear from some incredible women who are building their businesses locally in Australia, and you're going to hear a little bit about them and you know, what this company and this opportunity means to them. So first up, we have the beautiful Amy. If you're there, Amy.
Hello, hi everyone. My name is Amy, as I've just mentioned. So I am 50 years old and a mum of one. I've got a 12-year-old. And before Herbalife, I was exercising a lot, like 5 days a week, but not seeing meaningful results. I had poor energy, I had bloating, and I just couldn't shift the extra belly fat and around my midsection. So I hopped onto a program. I have noticed great energy. I now have a flat belly, and you know, just noticed a huge difference in my workouts as well. I've got great recovery, more stamina and strength than I did even at the age of 20. So on the business side of things, I initially got involved into the business just to cover the cost of my products, which I did, and because I loved all the products, of course. And I do the business part-time around a full-time job and my family. And initially I was just making a couple $100 a month, which was great. It's covering the cost of my products. But now I'm actually making $1,500 a month. So my business is really growing. I have expanded into the overseas market as well, because Herbalife operate in 94 countries. You have the opportunity to grow your business internationally as well. And due to my age, I'm sort of looking at more retirement, I guess, at this point in my life. So, you know, I find it's a really great business to work. You can use social media. I talk to people face to face as well. I love all the training that Herbalife provides, and also that you have a coach and a mentor to help you in the business. And it's fantastic that they also provide a free online store for you to be able to utilize. And the last thing I really love is the creativity that allows you to run the business however you want and in a way that you love. So thank you for letting me share.
Thank you, Amy. Beautiful share. It's been so nice to watch your growth. Okay, and now we have the beautiful Lee, if you're there, Lee.
Hey, so thanks for having me on. So hi everyone, my name's Lee. I got started in the Herbalife Nutrition Company purely after having my two boys. I'm a mum of three, background is bookkeeper. So after the second baby, I just was looking for a multivitamin to get some energy. And after seeing other stories from other customers that my coach had shared with me, I decided to start an ultimate program. I lost 30 kilos. I've also used the products to run 2 half marathons. I then had my third baby, used the products throughout my pregnancy. I had the best pregnancy. I've recently lost 16 kilos since having Bailey, and I feel absolutely amazing. I love how I can show up as the best version of myself for my children every day. It's the best thing for me about this company. After my friends and family started noticing my results, I thought I'd take a look at this opportunity. And now I'm a stay-at-home mum around my 3 babies. My absolute passion and the thing I love about this company, other than the community and the training we get, but the fact that I can show up for my kids. So I love being there for the footy training, being the footy manager, showing up at the canteen, being a very present parent in all activities when it comes to school, ballet concerts, all that kind of stuff. So that's a big thing for me. And last month, around the 3 kids and my husband working away for 10 weeks, I managed to make $2,225. So I'm super stoked with that, because for me, that is like the value I get from that is what I'm contributing to our family income. So thanks so much for having me on, Soph.
Thank you, Lee. That was incredible. Amazing impact you're having. Thank you. And now we have beautiful Juliana, if you're there.
Hi, I'm here. Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me on this call. My name is Juliana, and I'm a mom of a 6-month-old baby girl, Luana. I have been in Herbalife now for almost 4 years. And after looking myself in the mirror, ladies, I realized that I'd let myself go. So long story short, I lost 16 kilos, 10% body fat, and dropped 3 dress sizes. And I gained so much energy when I used Herbalife for the first time. So I also used my program through my pregnancy, and now I'm using to lose all the baby weight that I gained. So since becoming a mom, I decided to focus on becoming the best version of myself. And I'm happy that I left the corporate life and I have taken this opportunity to work as a coach, which is something that I'm passionate about it and I can do around my beautiful baby daughter. So last month, I made $1,000 while breastfeeding Luana from my couch, which is pretty cool. So Herbalife nutrition products and the business opportunity have been an absolutely blessing for my life. And I'm excited to see what is next. And I can't wait to share this opportunity with so many women and help them feel great and see that there is nothing that we can do once we feel great and beautiful about ourselves. So thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you, Ju. It's been so beautiful watching your family grow and your business grow. It's all happening. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And now we have Erica, the beautiful Erica. Are you there?
Yes, hi, Soph. Thanks so much for having me on tonight. Hi, everyone. So my name is Erica. I am originally from Italy, but I live here in Sydney. And I'm actually not a mom yet, but I am a daughter. So my mom is the one that was looking for a way to lose weight, and she found Herbalife. This was 18 years ago. I was 16 years old. I was always skipping breakfast back then, always tired, and I never liked the way I looked in the mirror. So the entire family actually jumped on the Herbalife wagon, and we all had incredible results. I personally went on losing 23 kilos. My mom kind of fell into the business because everyone was asking what we were doing. The entire family was looking great, everybody losing weight and feeling good. So back then, my mom was working in the family business. We had a bakery, which was my dad's dream. And my mom showed me how at the age of 50, you can find your purpose and completely change the direction of your life. She's the one that inspired me to take action in changing my life. This was 5 years ago. I was here in Australia working in a bakery, night shift, I was working up to 80 hours a week. And I've decided, you know, to really switch that and learn how to do this business. And so I got started. I learned how to share my results and how to help people getting results. And in the first month, I made an extra $200 around my night shift at the bakery. And so I really plugged myself into learning more, and I built my business up to a point that my income was matching my income at the bakery, and I was able to say goodbye to the night shift life. Now I'm so excited about what I do, helping people changing their life with our nutrition and inspiring other women to go after their dreams. I'll be forever grateful to my mom for showing me how it's never too late to take charge of our lives. And yeah, last month working from home, my business, I was able to generate $5,355. So yeah, thank you so much for letting me share.
Oh, thank you. That hits me in the feels, because I hope that one day I have my kids sharing the way you just did. Thank you so much, darling. Thank you. Okay.
You're
Oh, it's
welcome.
me. Thank you. So this is me. I'm Soph. I've been using the nutrition now for almost 14 years. I got started initially after an injury that caused me to gain weight over a few months, and then I didn't know how to lose it. And at that point, I realized I understood nothing about what my body needed. And I kind of stumbled across Herbalife, and I thought I had nothing left to lose, and I gave it a go. And as they say, the rest is history. So, you know, I've gone on to be able to manage my weight. I've used the products through both of my pregnancies. I breastfed both boys until they were almost 1 year old. You know, as a mum, things like energy and good digestion and having a clear head is really priceless when you're, you know, raising your babies and multitasking and doing everything else that life throws at you. And I'm just so grateful that I have these products to really support the life that I want to live. You know, like I want to have a life filled with memories and dynamic energy and being able to keep up with my kids, sorry. And yeah, I just feel amazing. And my background before I had kids was I was working in advertising. And I had this dream of being, I guess, Perth's version of Carrie Bradshaw, you know, living this fabulous life in the fast lane. But the reality was far from that. I was living pay to pay. I always needed extra jobs working retail and doing promotional work just to kind of look like I had my life together in front of my friends, you know, like just to be able to go out to dinner and buy a new outfit and things that I thought were important at the time as a young 20-year-old. And, you know, I felt really overworked and you know, underpaid. And I never knew something like this existed. You know, my sister, who you'll hear from later, she got me involved in the business. And really, it was falling pregnant with my first son that really got me motivated to change the direction of my life, to be able to stay at home, be a present mom, and earn money on my terms and, you know, still be able to contribute to the family, but also, you know, just having control over my life, you know, because I felt like I fell pregnant and then all of my skills, my diplomas, everything, I just hit a wall. Like I didn't have any options in that role of work that I was doing. So really grateful that I get to be a stay-at-home mum, building this business. I often say, you know, from the couch without a bra on, which is how I roll. And in the last 6 years of working this business, the income that I've generated would have taken me 20 years to make in my advertising role. So, you know, a solid 6 figures every single year that I've been doing this business. So really grateful. And that's it from me. So I'm going to hand it over now to the beautiful Caroline, if you're there.
Yes, I am. Amazing stories, everybody. Hi, everybody. My name is Caroline. I am living in Melbourne. So just to share a little bit about my story, I was actually 19 years old when I started in Herbalife. I wasn't looking for the products. I'd tried different diets and shakes and things like that before, and I couldn't find anything that would sustain my energy as well. So when I actually came across Herbalife, it was for the business opportunity. As a 19-year-old, I was working a full-time job in a security company, and they had just promoted me to a management position. However, they said to me, because of your age, your wage will only increase about $20 per week. And honestly, I just thought, It was super normal. That's just what you had to do. You just had to do that to kind of climb the corporate ladder. And very quickly, I got to a point where I felt like I was being, I was not being paid for what I was worth. I was looking at my bank account every week thinking, wow, like I've worked so hard and this is all I'm worth. So I started actively looking online at different jobs and businesses. And, you know, I came across a little ad that said a mum of 3 makes $3,000 working from home. And first of all, I had no kids and she was making more money than me. And I thought, why not? Let me have a look at what this is. I got super excited about all the stories, just like you're hearing on this call. And I got onto the products. I lost 8 kilos, 35 centimeters of body fat, and just absolutely felt amazing. Now, from a business point of view, my goal was to make $500 a week so that I could work from home and not need a boss anymore. And around 10 months of working my business consistently, I was able to make that $500 a week. And over the years, it's just increased. I've been able to travel the world. I've been on multiple holidays with my family. My husband and I work this business full time from home. He actually lost 20 kilos on the products as well. And we just get to do this as a family around our 2 beautiful kids. I've had 2, pregnancies where I've used the products throughout it for great nutrition and just felt amazing. And from a business point now, my husband and I are working from home, make over $500 a day, which we're so grateful for. And our largest income month has been $22,000. So absolutely love this business opportunity. So back to you, So.
Incredible. Thank you so much. Like #goals. That is just beyond. Okay. And now we have beautiful Liz. Are you there, Liz?
I'm here, So. Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. I'm Liz. I'm from Melbourne, mum of 2 boys, as you can see there in the middle, Jake and Lockie. And I got started a long time ago, actually. I've been involved now for over 15 years. And at the start, absolutely no idea about the business or, you know, really any desire to look at how to earn an income with this. It was just pure and simple for the products. I wanted to lose weight. I didn't know how to do that. I was trying everything under the sun. My parents actually got me started. So similar story to you, Erica. My parents had been involved too, you know, and it wasn't until I really needed it, as you can see on the left there, that I kind of actually got interested in my own right and wanted to jump on a program and feel the difference. And I lost 16 kilos, had like a whole bunch of other cool things happen with energy and just, you know, felt my digestion improve and my skin and all that sort of thing. And at that time, actually, I'd only just finished uni and I was starting my job and starting my career. I'd finished a Bachelor of Music and I was doing music therapy and I had this great job working as a music therapist pretty much full time. And I was a little bit like disillusioned by the cap on the salary as I kind of got into this job, you know, that I'd worked all those years at university for. And I still didn't really like understand that there was a business attached to this though. And just gradually, as I kept feeling amazing on the products and kept hearing some different results, I just started pricking up my ears at this opportunity of having some extra income. And I knew that I was going to have kids at some point. I wanted to have flexibility around them. So, you know, everything in perfect timing. I did start just helping a few clients because they noticed my results with my weight loss. And I can remember that when I first kind of plugged in and actually started working properly, like put together a bit of a focused plan of what I was actually doing and helping a few more people. I made $4,500 in that first 3-month period. I was like, this is great. And I'm a full-time job. But it wasn't really until I had my first son, interestingly, that I really kind of realized what I had my hands on. It's funny what makes you sort of click into gear and, you know, realize that you can actually really create something extraordinary. And that's what did it for me. Having Jake, the boy on the left there, he's now 9. So when I had Jake, I just realized that, you know, obviously I couldn't work in a music therapy job anymore. I wanted to have more freedom and more choices and really to have an extraordinary life. That's what I wanted. I didn't want to have any constraints. And so, yeah, I just really reached out and started helping more people to feel amazing. That's all it is, just helping more people to feel incredible on the product and helping more people to start increasing their income with their lifestyle and everything. And it was really amazing what happened. And Lockie came along and I just was able to build an amazing business from home, just working in the cracks of the day around them. And it was so fun. I got my income up to $15,000 a month and just, you know, really did feel that wonderful freedom. And now we've moved from the country back to the city and again, just feeling like all those choices. And I'm so grateful that I made those choices back then and feeling the benefits of what's happening now. So really, really grateful, and yeah, so happy to be a part of it now, with being able to help so many people, and you know, helping more people to have choices in their health and their incomes. Thanks for having me, Soph.
Awesome. Thank you, Liz. Beautiful journey. Thank you. And now we have my sister, Jo. Are you there?
I am, Soph. Thanks for having me on. Hey, mamas. So when I got started, I was actually full-time in university, working as well in clothing retail stores. I was studying law and psychology, and I was super, super tired, walking zombie. Digestion was out of control. I'd gained weight, wasn't able to lose it. And that's actually when I got started on the nutrition side. Lost 12 kilos, energy lifted, digestion did a 360, and I was just feeling great. But the reason I also got started in the business at the time was similar story to Caroline, where I was told about a mum of three earning income well and truly above what I was going to potentially be, you know, on average earning as a lawyer. And I was really, really nervous at becoming a lawyer, working super hard, and then having that choice of what was I going to do to be the mum that I knew that I wanted to be later down the track. Funnily enough, it wasn't later down the track. It was 1 year later, I became a young mum, and I've now got 3 boys. And I've used the products during the pregnancies and then afterwards for breastfeeding and reshaping. So the photo in the middle there was after having lost the baby weight from baby 3, and then the photo on the right is me now. So that's just been the last kind of year or so. I've added in exercise, added in the sports range pre-post workouts, and I've actually lost 9% body fat, and I've gained 5 kilos of lean muscle, and I actually weigh exactly the same in both photos, but just have totally different strength to me and tone. And I love the products. I mean, I just don't know how I would function as a mum if I didn't have my tea, you know, my Herbie tea. I don't know how I would go if I couldn't have the shake in one hand for a meal, you know, whilst holding a baby in the other. And business-wise, I made $700 in that first month, being really busy in university pre-kids. But then when I did become a young mum, life changed, choices changed, situation changed, and I also had just gotten into my first mortgage. And so I really just needed to make that shift. And basically, along having children during the pregnancy with my second, the income grew like 17 times. It went from that kind of casual income, and by the time I walked out of hospital, it was like 17,000 a month. After 20, 21, 22, 28, 38, 48, 55,000 was the highest so far for the month. And just super excited because, I mean, even the other day, I was playing PlayStation with the boys, you know, army games, of course, and talking to people on my phone and just doing my gig online. And I made $601 extra that day doing that. And last month as well, having the 3 boys full-time at home made an extra $3,000 of income on top of that as well. And it's just really cool because now my husband and I are both stay-at-home parents. So he was full-time military, off and away during the whole build of the business, and he was able to retire. So it's actually so cool now because I feel like I'm not really needing to embrace the chaos, because I'm very calm now because we have different roles in the house, and I'm not running around doing everything like I was, you know, on the build to being able to do that. So very excited about the choices and the freedom. Thank you so much, Dali.
Thank you. And for those of you listening in, you know, all the ladies that you heard from are situated all over the country. So I hope that at one stage we can meet you face to face and you can be like, ah, that's Liz and that's Caroline. So, you know, thank you so much to the ladies who shared. Absolutely incredible journeys, and I'm so grateful for you. So let's talk a little bit about tapping in to your potential. So like we mentioned at the beginning, we have a mission of helping another 10,000 women and mums around the country. So what that would look like for those who are interested in building a business to help those 10,000 people, we're going to have around 100 mums earning that $5,000 to $15,000 every single month in residual income. And for those of you who want to take it to the next step, There's going to be 24 mums earning between $15,000 to $30,000 every single month. And then, of course, for those who want to go big time, there's going to be 10 or so mums earning $30,000 plus per month. So I'm not sure where you see yourself in the next, say, 5 to 10 years. I don't know where you see yourself maybe next year or for the rest of this year even, but just know that for me, I saw this slide and I chose my position. I was like, you know what, this is what I'm going to go for. And I'm a true believer in, you know, what you think about comes about. And if you put in some consistency and some passion and some love into what you do, it's really incredible how this business can start to manifest and develop into something that looks like this for you every single month financially. So it's just incredible. Next steps. So I hope you enjoyed our little session. You know, from here, you might want to get started on your health results and start to feel that dynamic health and wellness that we spoke of, really start to experience the Herbalife nutrition range. If you're ready to join the team, we would love that. We are so ready for you. You know, chat to the person who sent you this recording and they will get you going. And of course, we hope to see you at the next event. It might be online, it might be in person, but we hope that we can give you a big welcome hug and, you know, get to do life with you and also Herbalife with you. Yeah, so super excited there. And again, a big thank you from me. Thank you so much for tuning in and for listening. And we really hope that this gave you some value and that you start your journey. Okay, thanks. Bye.